Well, off with its heads. At least one of the heads anyway. 455 Oldsmobile. A little bit more progress today. It's an engine in very, very rebuildable condition. There's no ridge at all to be felt at all in the cylinder walls, which means I should be able to escape with just a honing of the cylinders and a new set of rings. So I'll certainly save some money. At this point in life, I really have no choice but to keep the low compression pistons in, but with a different cam that'll help to bump up the compression overall ratio just a little bit. But I want to be able to run this on the chicken soup that they call gasoline these days, and I kind of sort of regret having the heads milled on the 350, because in warm weather I have to run the car on at least middle grade gasoline, especially when it's really humid outside and I got the air conditioning cranked up. So I don't want to make the same mistake twice. I'm sure with the size of this engine, it'll more than make up for the fact it's only 8.5 to 1 compression, or maybe it might be bumped up to 8 3/4 with the new cam put into it. Of course, there's going to be a timing chain and things. We'll see what the other side's like, but just judging from what I see in the top over here in the cylinders, and I don't smell anything burned in there or anything, safe to bet that the bottom end will be in at least in very, very serviceable condition and pretty clean. Now we got the heads over here. Put this light down, we don't need it now. I'm going to go outside. Go away, bee. Oh gosh, leave me alone. Go away and die. Anyway, but there we have the heads, and they're pretty big valves. Sometimes I hear about putting bigger valves into these cylinders, but I really don't see where in the heck you would honestly get the room in between here, because just a very, very rough and quick measurement with the tape measure showed the intake to be at least 2 inches in diameter, and the exhaust, well, if I honestly remember, about 1 3/4 inches in diameter. So those valves will certainly be pretty decent enough, and they don't look like they're recessed or anything, so it looks like they'll be able to be reused. Again, the distributor, it's going to be getting electronic ignition setup put onto it. It'll all be cleaned up and everything. We'll get new advanced weights put into it to kick in the advance a little bit earlier to work with the torque converter that I have in the car. And the inside of the valve covers are pretty clean. The only mishap I had was one of the cast, I guess they call them rocker arm retainers, broke when I was loosening it up, but those are pretty inexpensive to replace in either case. And of course this whole distributor is going to be throwing away the cap and stuff, and that'll all be changed, and push rods and everything are all lined up over there. Again, everything is kept in order, and just to make sure that you put the bolts back in the proper place. That means the head bolts and everything, and it looks like it's in pretty decent condition. Again, like I said, it wasn't too sludged up or anything, so we'll see where this is going to lead to. We'll see what sort of looseness I have in the valve guides, if they got to be serviced or anything, and guess we'll just take it from there. Now, let's see what the exhaust ports look like. Didn't really look at those yet. Well, it doesn't look too bad from what I could see, but anyway, we'll see where these adventures and trials and tribulations with this 455 are going to head us, and we'll see if we can get some pretty decent power going to the rear end of this car. Onwards we go. Station wagon adventures continue. Big block in the future. As time and funds allow, do it bit by bit. That way you don't get overwhelmed. Have a great day, everybody.